So we have today a beautiful kind of elevated, edgy, like beautiful reel that I'm going to talk you through. So some great pieces from Birger and Stella. Really, I wanted the whole reel to be around the beautiful new ganache gabardine suiting from Day, and then kind of the rest sort of followed. Had some fabulous pieces in that just kind of give you that like super elevated new season styling. So starting with the suit of the season. So obviously we had this last season in black and in the ivory, and now Day have done it in this beautiful chocolate brown ganache colourway, which I must say I was very, very excited about. So she's fantastic. So here we've got the balloon leg trouser, which are just so comfortable in that classic kind of gabardine fabric that we love Day for. So super elevated, super smart. There is a wide leg as well, which I'm going to show you in a second. So if the bubble hem is not for you, then don't worry, we've got you covered here, and we've also got the fabulous skirt as well. So obviously, if you've seen me in any of my kind of suiting, you'll know that I love this as a look. And then I've just kind of styled it here with the fabulous little lace cami from Stella Nova. So again, so a classic from Stella Nova, but here in this beautiful kind of chocolate brown. So here we've got kind of different tones of brown working really nicely together. And then I've just elevated that with the beautiful red necklace, which gives it still that kind of summery vibe as well. And then we've got the fabulous shoes from Pavement, which I think again just gives a really lovely new season vibe. For the moment, I'd probably still be wearing my open toe shoes, so I'd probably still be wearing my summer sandals from Pavement, and then as the season gets cooler, then I'll elevate it with more of a closed toe like this one. You've got the cropped jacket here. This is the Oda jacket, which we absolutely love. She's fantastic. So this look would be really beautiful just back with a pair of denim as well. So if I was to wear this with a bubble jean, that would kind of give it a completely different look, and then I would kind of pop it back with a little ballet flat or an open toe tiki sandal, and that would just give that quite a different look again. So I think just really handy pieces that are going to work back with lots of things in your wardrobe. The Oda trousers could also be worn back with like a white t-shirt, some flat sandals, just a really cool look. So that's a few different ways in which to wear that. Looking at the rest of the suiting here, so we've got the Alina wide leg trouser in the ganache. So again, a very cool look. So you've got that lovely little detail here to kind of pull it in a little bit, but just your classic wide leg trouser in that lovely kind of chocolate brown colorway. So if you prefer that more kind of loose and fluid look, she's a fabulous option. She's £200. And then we also have the longer length blazer. So we've got the Hector blazer in the ganache here. So really beautiful in that lovely kind of chocolate brown. So that as a kind of suiting look, fantastic together, a little bit more kind of relaxed, laid back, really, really beautiful, but they're all kind of interchangeable as well. So we also have the skirt here, which I'll show you in a second. And then again, we can kind of pull in the Stella Nova asymmetric lace skirt. So we could do that with the cami that I'm wearing with the little jacket over the top. That would be a lovely look together as well. So she's beautiful, £140, just really lovely with that kind of asymmetric hem. And then we could do her with like an ankle boot as well. That would be a really, really lovely look together. And then we also have the fabulous underlayer lace dress from Stella. So a great piece. So that kind of whole lace look is super key for this Scandi girl look. So this one back with the little cropped blazer, but I actually think I quite like her with the more sort of longer line blazer there. I think a really, really lovely look together. Wearing that back with the heels that I'm wearing here, that would be a fantastic look, and you'll feel super, super dressy in that one. And again, just layering all of your jewelry with that to just give it a really kind of luxe vibe. Then if you want to lighten that up, you can bring a lighter kind of colour bag in. I think that one there from Farm Rio is a really lovely little look together. So some great looks there. If we want to go for that slightly more sort of classic little look, then we've got some of the beautiful new colours in some of the classic pieces from Birger. So just really, really lovely. And this blue against the brown is definitely that key kind of colour story coming through. I mean, just really, really stunning together. So have a look if you haven't already at some of the trend inspo that we've put onto all of our social and on our blog, and it gives you an insight into all of those new colours. So this is the Carolina merino t-shirt. So a really classic little piece. She's just kind of just above the elbow, so a really good option. Super fine merino wool, and we've got her there in the cream, we've got her in that lovely kind of light brown melange, and then we've got the blue, and again just pulling out the jewellery to kind of work with all of those pieces. If you want a piece that's going to work back with all of the colours, here you've got from Roxanne Asselin, you've got green, we've got brown, we've got blue, we've got red. Literally these pieces are like magic. They pick out the colours in whatever you're wearing. So really beautiful there. Really lovely option, and they're £130. And then this is a little look. So here we've got the chai skirt in the ganache, a great option. I know all of the girls here are absolutely loving that. She is super cool on. So we did this originally in the grey melange, and now we have her in the ganache, and I just think it's a very, very cool option. You can wear her a little bit lower on the hip. She looks fantastic. You can put her back with any of these pieces. Again, great back with the lace top here, but just a white t-shirt, a really, really good look, quite sharp. And then we could go super fashion, and we could go with the Stella Nova frill check blouse. So she's fantastic. She's in a really lightweight cotton poplin, really lovely with all of that detail. A great piece back with all of your denim, really lovely back with cargo pants as well. But if you want a sort of a more fashion look, then I think a really, really good look there. Fantastic. As a little look together, loving that. And then kind of coming into this little option from Day, so I think a really lovely kind of co-ord set. So we did this in the cream in the summer, fantastic, like super luxe on. So we've got all of that detailing, so typical kind of Day with all of that beautiful kind of detailing there. It's got a great drape to it, that trouser, really, really fantastic on. Back with a little lace cami for now, really, really beautiful, but I'm loving her as a full co-ord set there with the shirt. So a really, really lovely look together. So you can do a little front tuck with that. You can half tuck it in as well, which is great. Wear it open with a white tank underneath. Just a really, really lovely kind of textured look. And then you're getting into that whole kind of textured shape trend, which is beautiful here. We can layer her with a little gabardine blazer over the top. So that'll give that a really kind of luxe look. So I think that's the Elton blazer there, but just really, really lovely as a look together. Or split it up and just go with the trousers, white tank, blazer, really, really good look. And then pull in maybe a little like Negedi bag, that little black one there would be really lovely and quite luxe together. So some really, really lovely new season looks coming together. And then kind of keeping it a little bit fresher here, we've got the beautiful little frill top here from Stella Nova. She is removable here, so you can either go for that full fashion look, or you can just go for the lovely little round collar. But how lovely is that one there? I think really beautiful. Again, great back with your denim cargos, just a really easy little shirt there, but a fabulous look here. Kind of giving it that really fresh kind of suiting vibe. Very, very me, love this. And this is the Anora trouser from Birger. Really lovely barrel leg trouser. Very, very smart on. Great back with the blue there. And then to finish that look, just pulling in the gabardine kind of little waistcoat there with this coming through. That is such a cool look together. Or if you just want to do a little tank underneath that, then you've got the beautiful necklace here as well. Like absolutely stunning as a whole look there. So I think really, really beautiful. Then kind of coming into some of these pieces here. So this as a look is fantastic from new from Stella Nova. So we've got the lovely kind of cargo pant here. Beautiful, really lightweight in that gorgeous kind of khaki colourway. Very cool girl piece. She's £140 in that dusty olive. And then just kind of smartening that up a little bit here with the fabulous little top here from Stella Nova. So you've got all of that ruching detail. She obviously works back really beautifully back here with any of the tailoring, but as a kind of cool look here, dress that up with a little black heel or a black sandal, really lovely look. And then wear this back with t-shirt and some trainers. That's really cool as well. And then we could sort of layer those trousers with the fabulous Aladdin suede here from Birger. So really, really beautiful there with all of that detail coming through. Just absolutely beautiful piece, I think. And again, just opening her out to give her a little bit more of a cool girl vibe. And then we've got 2 new pieces of outerwear from Birger, which I think you guys are going to absolutely love. So these are more in that kind of MAC territory. So here we've got the Stevens canvas jacket in that beautiful kind of olive colourway. So you've got all of the detail here. So you've got that lovely kind of pull cord detail there. The vents at the side, the patch pockets. You've got that lovely detail on the back of the collar as well, that kind of ponytail slit, which is fantastic, and it's a key kind of Danish girl piece, that one. So a really, really lovely option. And then the piece that I absolutely love. So you've got the cat trench coat here in the treehouse. She is a true thing of beauty and a classic that you will have in your wardrobe forever. She's £360. So here we've got that typical kind of Danish woman styling. So we've got the tie detail here. We've got the flaps at the side there, which we can unbutton. So it's kind of like you've got that real kind of cycling girl chic here. So you can open that out. So you've got a really lovely option. She's great over all of your suiting. So you don't want that coat that feels too tight over a jacket, but you've kind of got that option there. So you can wear your suiting underneath that. You can wear a chunky knit later on in the season. A really fantastic option. And then all of the detail at the back here. So we've got the beautiful kind of patch here. We've got the storm flap. We've got the detailing here as well. Just a really beautiful piece, I think. Absolutely stunning. So a great option there. And then just that gives you an insight into kind of how to get into this new season tailoring, sort of elevated, but like a cool girl look as well.